Yo, what's up boys and girls, this is Cray and welcome back to another Summoners War video. Today we'll be talking about the Tomorrow update. They just dropped the trailer right after the SWC finals. Once again, congratulations to Pooh from Vietnam. Personally, he is probably the best RT player out there, so well deserved. Definitely, he did so much homework in terms of countering his opponents, and yeah, literally just dropped it really well every single match. It was a landslide on the grand finals though, 4-0 victory. Literally no chance for Rexus. I think Rexus at one point he was a little bit tilted in terms of drafting. There were some points that he did not even draft like strippers, and then yeah, he can't do anything on turn 1 with the Oliver, Annabelle, this kind of thing. So yeah, I think overall Pooh was the better player in that grand finals, right? So yeah, from here we can see what is the new changes that is going to be happening for the Tomorrow update. There is one new boss, right? So here they will be showing things like the giants, the dragons. So Ella dropping off the monsters. And here. Alright, so there's the giants, the dragon, the R5, and there's gonna be a new dungeon of some sort, right? So this golem over here looks so cute. I like the eye. It's like that. What's that Disney show? Ah, I forgot already. Okay, never mind. So over here you can see the teddy bear bringing in like tons of legendary runes, right? So definitely there's gonna be some sort of buffs towards the drop rate, I believe. And we are gonna be talking in depth about it. The first thing that they're gonna be introducing into the game is the Ameria slug. So this is where you'll be able to use 500 energy every single day with enhanced drop rate, I believe times 5 folds. It's really good, and you will not be getting any symbols, unknown scrolls, or rare runes in it, you know? So it's just gonna be purple and legendary runes. Times 5 folds means that previously they did a calculation where when you farm a 30 run kind of thing, you will only get on average 2 legendary runes. However, with the Ameria slug, it's gonna be 10. So I think that's really nice, especially for new players, because that is gonna be able to help them out progress in the game really quickly. Also really good for old players as well, because for example me, right? Up until now, on a 120 base speed unit, I only get 230 set for Swift. I've been farming giants most of the time for the past 3 to 4 years already, and I personally do not see any upgrades. Maybe minimal upgrades here and there, plus 1 or 2 speed compared to last time. It's so hard to get like quad Swift rolls for speed, things like that. So yeah, I think this is definitely gonna help me out progress further and widening my rune depth as well. Another big change is the dimension hole. So technically last time it's gonna be 2 hours for 1 energy. Now they gonna be changing it to 15 minutes for 1. I think that is a good change. Although the required energy for a dungeon run is increased now, but technically it's gonna be 1 hour 15 minutes for 1 run instead of 2 hours. So that is a very good change. And also in terms of the max storage increases to 1000. I think that one doesn't really matter that much, because for hardcore gamers like us, you know, we've been playing the game for so long, very consistently putting in like 12 to 14 hours a day on this game. So definitely we won't make it so that the energy reaches max, alright? We'll definitely try to utilize everything that we can efficiently. And also they're gonna be increasing the drop rate times 3. So definitely more ancient runes that we're gonna be getting from it. They're also gonna be helping the new players out over here, where you'll be able to obtain more Second Awakening EXP per dungeon run for your units. And essentially you'll be able to Second Awaken a lot of units very fast compared to last time. They're also gonna be implementing the new PvE dungeon called the Temple of Chaos. So it's gonna open up on the first week of every month for 7 days. And then it's essentially pretty similar to the Dimension Raid, I believe, where you figure out like a 3 set of different teams and then you go into it. I believe the boss doesn't die, so the further you go, like when you kill off the boss, it goes back to full HP, things like that. And every 4 turns that you gain, he's gonna be attacking 1 time. So I think things like Vert is not really good here, because even if you get attack bar, every 4 hits, the boss will be moving, cut in between. And I think figuring out like a good support, damage dealer, things like that. I think Perna here will be pretty nice, you know. Perna, you got Revive, very tanky, you're able to heal the team up as well. A Friend, obviously one of the better options for supports, but back then, you know, Friend. Now it's Riley. I think everybody has Riley whenever you start the game. Sky Fever already gave so many away. So figuring out the best teams for it will be the best part for PvE players to enjoy this content. And the further you go means that you're gonna be getting more total damage in. And that makes it so that you're gonna be getting more reward the higher rank you are. So with the new implementation of the Temple of Chaos, there's gonna be 2 new currencies that gonna be entering into the game. It's called the Refinement Stone and the Core Fragment. So this is a very good example where, you know, Reabs, they change all the substats, things like that, and then obviously the amount of values in terms of the stats as well. But for Rune Refinement, you are able to use the Refinement Stones. All the substats will stay, okay? So you can see before and after. Alright, a perfect rune where it has crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage, and speed. You can reroll, and then wow, you get a 21 speed. So this is gonna be definitely helping out everybody. I think, you know, most of the time when we farm, we are very happy to get like an initial rune where it looks so good. Like crit rate, HP, HP percentage, attack percentage, and speed. Slot 1 or slot 5, things like that. And then when you plus 12, you know what happens every single time. 1 each, you know, the rainbow that we always hate. When it goes 1 each, you just sell the rune. Now you can actually keep all those and use the Rune Refinement Stones on it. Now we'll be talking about the Core Fragments. So this is the item or currency where you'll be able to reappraise artifacts. I think that is huge because we do not have this yet in the game. Probably you can buy this currency as well. I'm not sure. Probably they're gonna be selling packs on it. I think a lot of people will definitely buy because there's so many legendary artifacts that we gained back in the day and then it's not really usable. So you can see here the previous artifact on this one, all the substats were really bad. With the reappraisal, I got like a triple win damage taken, for example, right, in this video. So you can actually lock that one in as well and continue with the reappraise. If you do not like the damage up on water, the add damage on attack and bomb, yeah, we can just lock this one, go for the reappraisal again. You can see the properties change, but unfortunately, got the exact same thing on the end. And if you do not like the bomb damage, you can swap that out with the conversion. Another good example here with a sub property with 3 rolls already. If the S2 doesn't fit with an attack artifact, right? Because artifact for attack, who needs skill 2 recovery? No one is gonna benefit from that. So you can lock the other 3 in and then you change the last one and you're gonna be getting triple roll of that stat, a randomized stat, and this is gonna be really good already. You can see here, skill 3 or 4, crit damage 10%, crit damage has more enemy HP, max 5%, attack up, effect 5%, and now you're gonna be gaining more from this artifact and it's already usable. Previously, you won't be using this, you'll be selling it off right away. So for players who participate a lot in PvE, things like the Siege Battle and World Arena, they're gonna be giving out more items for you to get for free as well to make sure that you stay in the game. I really like this part a lot, you know, since we take these two pretty seriously. Most of the time we play a lot of Siege Battle. Arte, not much for me, but then I'm trying to transition more into an RTA player as well, so hopefully that works out well, right? So you can see here, you're gonna be getting more battle EXP and guild seal rewards for siege battles, and more medals for Punisher and above in RTA. For the new players, they are also going to be benefiting from this new summoner 5-star summon list. You can just put in like 15 nat 5s that you probably want or help you out in the game early on. And then there's also a selective for 4 stars as well. Whenever you summon a lightning, it's going to be one of those right there. And I think it's going to be really good for the progression for early game players right now. Compared to last time, you know, our quality of life back in 2013 or 14, was it 2014? I kind of forgot already the first time I played the game. Got hooked up till now. But you know, back in the day, we farmed giants manually with 3 Taru or that water imp. It was insane, you know, good times. But I really like the times where we're at right now. So that's gonna be it, boys and girls. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the tomorrow update, alright? Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.